Well, hybrid cars save gas, and they may save lives as well, according to a new report. Now, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety says drivers and passengers in hybrids are less likely to be hurt in a crash than people riding in conventional models of the same vehicle.
That headline totally grabs me. Why, you ask? Well, here with those answers for you is CBS News national correspondent Chip Reid, who joins us from Washington this morning. All right, Chip, why?
Well, I'll get to that in a second. But first, I don't know if you've noticed gas prices are a little high lately, and they have been for quite some time. And that has millions of Americans looking into fuel-efficient cars. But one thing that concerns lots of people, and has concerned them for decades, is that fuel-efficient cars tend to be smaller and lighter, and therefore less safe. Take a look at this crash test video that was provided yesterday by the Highway Loss Data Institute. What it shows is that the smaller, more fuel-efficient car, in this case the one on the right, generally doesn't fare as well in a crash, and the people inside are more likely to be injured if you're in that smaller car. But now there is an exception to that general rule that lighter, more fuel-efficient cars tend to be less safe, and that is the hybrid car. According to the Highway Loss Data Institute, the odds of being injured in a crash are 25% lower for people in hybrid cars than they are for people in the same model car if it's not a hybrid. Here's the answer to your question, Erica. This is a hybrid car. Take a look here. Back behind this panel, you can't see it, but trust me, it's back there, are the massive batteries that are in all hybrid cars, and they are heavy, very heavy. In fact, the average hybrid car is 10% heavier than the average non-hybrid car, and that extra mass helps these cars survive a crash better. Now, there is also a downside. Walk this way. In terms of safety for hybrid cars, not for the people inside, but for pedestrians. Why? Well, listen to this. You might be able to hear some street noise here, but this car is running and you cannot hear it. So you're walking along the street, you're reading your BlackBerry, you're on the phone, you step off the curb onto the street, you get hit by a hybrid car because you didn't hear it coming. In fact, hybrid cars are 20% more likely to be involved in pedestrian accidents. It's such a serious problem that the Department of Transportation is looking for a way to make these cars noisier so you can hear them coming. My vote is you put a bell on it like you do with a cat so the birds hear it coming, Erica.
Or maybe we should all stop reading our devices as we cross the street. That might help too.
It's going to sound like you got a bunch of ice cream trucks on the street if you put a bell on it. All right, Chip. Great. Good stuff. Thanks so much. Chip Reid in Washington.